It all started in a field. There was a farmer. He was all alone. But things would soon change as the modern industries started to form and people started to move into cities because they could not afford living on their farms. With the new advances in farming, this allowed more food to be produced. Many more people could move into the cities. They did not have to farm, and allowed more people to work in factories. This created many much larger cities around Europe. The largest of these cities being the capital of England, London. The second largest of the cities being the capital of France, Paris. And the most up-and-coming of the three cities, Manchester, which also happened to be the leader in the textile industry. As factories became more prevalent, so did harsh working conditions. The owners rarely cared about their workers, because all they cared about was making a profit. If their factory workers disagreed with them, they would just fire them. Workers could be found almost anywhere. There was another problem within the factories: child labor. The children were paid very little, and most were forced to work 14-hour days. And when they fell asleep on the job, they were whipped by their employers. Their home life wasn't much better though. They lived in cramped apartments. The apartments were very dirty, and the people were very crowded. This allowed the spread of disease to go very quickly. They would even dump their chamber pots out into the street. The living conditions in the cities were so bad that half the children living in these apartments didn't make it to their 5th birthday. Many cities provided public water pumps for their civilians. They were normally contaminated with many diseases such as cholera. Class issues were also a very large problem in Europe and America. In England, the English and the Irish really did hate each other. So if you had a certain accent, you might not be hired by a certain employer. In America, the Irish were treated even worse than blacks. This led to many riots. The Industrial Revolution changed the look of cities forever. From now on, the majority of the population would not be in the country, but it would be in the city.